My name is Angela Rosoff, and if I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you, I am an Ayurvedic digestive health counselor, a yoga teacher, and a face yoga teacher. And I love sharing holistic wisdoms with folks to help them beautify from the inside out. I've always had an angle on adapting to um, health practices since I was a young girl. I've always tried to leverage beautification to just refine my aesthetic and how I present myself to others. It's always been incredibly important to me. Something that happened to me, I guess, when I was a young girl. I'm a Gen Xer, so we were all slightly neglected growing up, and I spent a lot of time at home by myself for a lot of that latent period. I guess around 8 to 12. And that was an era of my life when I started practicing beauty rituals because I was starting to get a little bit of like preteen acne and just really trying to figure out how to take better care of my skin, the things that I should eat. I was always on that directive. So this is all the things that I do here in Beautify Face Yoga. It just feels very natural to me. Um, and I love that. And today, something that I wanted to share in this live is that I am drinking water, a big glass of water with you, because I am preparing myself for a spring detox. And this is a ritual that I do every year. Every year in April, sometimes it's late March, sometimes it's early April, I get ready for a cleanse. And the reason I do this is because it helps my body adapt better when spring foods start coming faster and faster. So right now we have strawberries, a very clearing food. We have young lettuces, which is also very fibrous and cleansing. You see spring mushrooms, which are very fortifying to the body. And you see all of these things starting to come up. You see young dandelion growing where I am in California. And that's a time when you can eat the weeds if you trust your environment. I don't really trust my city environment and the soil straight out of the soil here. I can't eat anything like that. But if you do live in a wild area and you see dandelion greens growing, having a little bit of that in your salad or in your stir fry or something like that, that's going to really help you just become spring. It helps to clear your digestion so you have better blood flow, working with higher quality blood from cleansing the digestive tract. And that's what I wanted to talk to you today about. I am hosting something called the Detox, and I do it alongside my health team that I'm a part of. I am a wellness coach, and I help people to use lifestyle practices steeped in Ayurveda as well as face yoga and yoga to bring balance into your body. And with the detox and the supplements that are part of the detox, you are able to experience a nourishing detox. So, in the past, prior to this detox, I've always detoxified in a way that is deeply clearing to the body, like really clearing, and not really thinking too much about that vital nourishment to help you recover faster from this sort of cleanse. So that's why I love this detox is this includes that supplemental support so you can feel highly energized, nourished, alive, and not feel depleted and tired like I used to feel when I did a more exhaustive clearing of my digestion. after we hit 40, we can't really do that kind of cleansing anymore. You can, and you may be able to do it on into, your 50s or 60s before you start feeling depleted. But you don't have to do that. You could just do this fortified cleanse now with all of the wonderful supplements that we offer. And I have to tell you, the the thing about this and the reason that I'm so vocal about it is I have had a hard time finding balance in my diet with just Ayurvedic herbs and the foods that I eat. And I realize that there is a level of nourishment that I'm missing with my usual diet and the Ayurvedic herbs. Adding new ingredients into my diet, new spices, absolutely always impacts my health. But the reality is I can't cook for myself and a whole bunch of other people who don't like the food that I need to eat. And I find myself having a compromised diet. And I'm a very healthy person, but because there's so much activity in my life, I'm not able to really nourish myself the way I normally would. So, these supplements fortify my digestion. They give me that added micronutrients, added bioavailability in the fact that I'm having more plants in my diet each and every day, more than I normally eat. And just knowing that I am bridging that gap that I currently have where I'm not able to make myself the food that I really need to eat to balance my doshas. This is just a stepping stone. This is something that I use to help me bridge the gap, and it really helps me. So I want to share that with other people. If you have any interest in this or you would like to learn more about the detox, please find the link below. I have a little information about it on my website. And the fun thing about it is this month I am offering kundalini and tantra yoga to folks who are doing the detox with me. This is a really special, two special practices that are very practical in nature, and the reliability of how these two yoga modalities work is just life changing. So I can't wait to share that with you. Mwah. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you later. Mwah. Bye, bye, bye.